Okay, so today I'm in Amsterdam because I got to meet up with one of my clients, and I thought what a beautiful chance to take you along and show you some stuff. So I got in mind to compare the Sony 10 to 20mm APS-C lens next to the iPhone wide lens, let's say, for the first couple of tests. And then after that, we're going to check out one more things we can do out here. But first, I want to show you something that is known to me as the Giant of Amsterdam. And I thought, let's call this video, Where is the Giant of Amsterdam? Let's go. Okay, so this is the first video in Amsterdam, and I'm trying to get the same field of view right now. We got the iPhone on wide mode, and the Sony is on a super 35mm mode. It's a little lighter, so let me get a little bit in there with the shutter speed. So on the Sony, shutter speed is 320, f4.0 ISO 125, and on the iPhone, the ISO 100 and the shutter at 301. You know, the f-stop is going to be the same as far as I know. So let's move a little bit. I'm holding them against each other. And this is the wide mode. It's going to be about 13mm if I'm correct on the iPhone, and about 15mm on the Sony. I also want to check out the stabilization while doing so. So there you go. This is the Giant holding that. And by the way, I'm only recording the sound on an iPhone right now. Alrighty, this is it. And I'm actually pretty lucky because it's starting to be like a beautiful day out here. So we're gonna go to like the parts you might not have seen before in Amsterdam. Let's go. And there's a pretty big amount of light coming through the f4.0 and the APS-C lens, even in super 35mm. I like that. What did you think about the Giant? You liked it? I like it. This is video test number 2. iPhone is at ISO 50 with the shutter speed at 2427, while the Sony is at ISO 125 with a shutter at 800. Let's walk a little bit, see how the stabilization is doing. Now, if you don't want to have like the typical Amsterdam, not the one that you probably know, I would suggest getting off the South Station and then getting on these streets, because this is the real Amsterdam. Like, you will see things out here you might not have heard of or knew about before, and it's just the real people from the city. Check that out. do you hear the silence out here? This is some real Amsterdam for you. Now, once you get into these little streets, it's not in the city center, but a little out, so in the south, we're now in the south, this is what you hear. I bet you didn't think this is Amsterdam. I'm going to show you way more. Now here's one thing for you with using this lens. So I want to film those, the statue over there, like three gentlemen. This is all I can, you know, this is as far as I can go versus using the 24mm to 105. So what does that mean for you? Well, actually it means that you gotta like walk a lot more than having that tele. So what does that mean to you, having a wide lens that doesn't zoom that, you know, that far versus the tele lens? Well, it means that you gotta walk a lot more to your destination, to the stuff you want to video, photo, whatever, you know. But with a tele lens, you can just catch that one moment, that one, you know, subject that you want to take a photo of or whatever, and make it a lot easier than having to go there. For example, if there's something on the water, like over there, you're not able to get on the water, so telelens will save you out there. But today I actually didn't want to carry that much stuff with me, so I want to have something light. And then the idea came in my mind of, you know, I'm just going to compare the iPhone to this lens and see how it does, because I didn't want to bring the long one with me, and this is that video.